Osun election results. Adeyanju questions Adeleke's loyalty to Tinubu after APC's plot to remove him. Political activist Deji Adeyanju claimed the APC moved to unseat Osun Governor Adeleke even as Adeleke actively supported President Tinubu ahead of 2027. Political activist and lawyer former Deji Adeyanju has accused the All Progressive Congress (APC) of plotting to remove Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke from office, despite the governor reportedly using his political structure to support President Bola Tinubu. He alleged that the APC entered the Osun 2027 race with a double advantage, both Adeleke's support base and its own party structure, yet still worked to push the governor out. Adeyanju made the claim on Sunday, August 16, 2026, via his verified X account, Adeyanju Deji, reacting to the developments surrounding the Osun governorship election and APC's conduct in the state. He described the party's behavior as characteristics of those who cannot be satisfied, using the phrase "eating with the devil" requires a long spoon to capture what he called APC treacherous politics. Despite expressing frustration with the APC's conduct, Adeyanju said he does not believe the governor will change course. Will Adeleke now have sense and work against Tinubu? In my opinion, never. He will still work for Tinubu. Okay. The activist stopped short of calling on Adeleke to switch allegiances, but his comments raised questions about the political calculations of governors who align with the federal government while their own party threatens their tenure. The post attracted different views from Nigerians on X. Mr. Dresser backed Adeyanju's position, saying he will still work for Tinubu. David deleted all his tweets where he called Asiwaju out. In today's politics, Seyi Makinde and Bala are the only governors that has balls to look Asiwaju in the eyes. Oh, we hear you. Davido deleted all his tweets. Which day did he delete the tweet? Adam says Tinubu didn't find his way, and people should not think this is the way the general election will be next year. They are definitely going to rig it. We know they'll try to rig it. Concon says, you are right, hence APC's requirement failure to fill the Meshore. It was a setup for Adeleke to pick the APC card, thinking he would remain in office, but he's not a trusted ally of Aso Rock. I beg. Newben predicted Adeleke will still publicly praise Tinubu. Well, he did. Tinubu will still brainwash Adeleke, gaslighting him that if he wanted to rig him out, he's just a call away to Amopetan. Courts and the rest is history. Watch Adeleke give Tinubu all the glory for being neutral. Gringizi says, I agree with your observation and opinion. Wait and see what Adeleke will do. Requires he will still support Tinubu in 2027. You will not find him with the opposition. Politicians are about their interests first. Not all respondents shared Adeyanju's reading. Sadiq challenged the premise directly, asking whether the activists were suggesting there should be no election in Osun simply because Adeleke supports Tinubu, and adding that what matters is a level playing field for all contestants. I beg, Adeyanju, this man says, I hope no dog should beat the hand that feeds him. Surely Adeleke must work for APC in 2027, okay? Ele says this is one of the reasons many Nigerians does not take the words of those so-called activists serious. Because the people of Osun decided, no Adeleke decides. If there is any trade by barter between them, I don't know, but I know that the voters showed 20k, 30k, even 50k. They are still voted for Hope. Yes, those people, they collected money, collected rice, collected courses, but still voted for their candidate. They still voted for Adeleke. Chiamaka said, must still be loyal to the president of the country. His bat's bigger than the country. Well, does it not look like it? But me, I think that Adeleke still endorsing Tinubu. It's not because he really wants to. But there are sometimes, they will say, be malum border. He's doing it just for his own sake. He has endorsed him, but it is still people that own the vote. It is still Nigerians that will vote. It's not Adeleke that would tell everybody that, oh, this is what you should vote for. He has endorsed Tinubu, fine. He might decide to vote for Tinubu, we don't know. But that does not mean that because he has said that, every other person in Osun State will now vote for Tinubu. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. Adeleke says this one will just get sense at all. At August, he says APC is evil. Everyone will know. Pamsi says Asiwaju's kind of leadership does not force his will whenever his followers insist. That was what happened with Adeleke. Tinubu wanted him, but Osun APC refused to admit him. The agreement between Tinubu and Adeleke on one hand is different from his and Osun APC. Definitely there will be realignment before the general election. Of course, we in Osun knows who our preferred presidential candidate is. You get? Don't care if he says in politics don't hate the player, but hate the game. Alani said, what concern you with who is loyal to? Your meddling is an embarrassment to great minds. Okay? Every says this, if you like, after this video, make you see the support paper that tends to go against by facing the state account just few days to the election, yet Adeleke dey support am. Mr. Jackson, withdraw your support now. He doesn't need to. Ìbùkún ni fọ́mọdọ̀ náà tó fọgbọ́n ṣe. People should just leave him alone. Emmanuel says APC met at Waterloo in Osun State election. Despite all the federal resources brought to bear on Adeleke, they lost to him in election. It's a vote of no confidence on APC. And for Adeyanju, he should know that the era of rigging and ballot stuffing and snatching has gone. I don't know, Sha. And if he doubts, he should ask Oyebamiji, Oyetola, Oyinlola, and the APC rigging machine how far in Osun State. It's because Osun State people, they did not agree. Those ones, they were ready. Other Nigerians, are they ready to do the same thing the Osun State people did in Osun State? Are we ready to do that? Abiola says Adeyanju did not understand the way. The federal never worked against Adeleke, but the stubborn nephew who doesn't want Adeleke to become APC party leader in Osun State. Carlo says, Adeyanju, you are right. How can the same party that Governor Adeleke have allegedly pledged loyalty to force vigorously to remove him, having failed seek his continued loyalty? Adeyanju, some fear lay your body. If not so, you would have said he won't continue his loyalty. Always be a man. Fear no mortal. Nobody dies twice. Thanks for your observation, Mr. Adeyanju. Okay, Governor Nurudeen Jackson Ademola Adeleke will extend his emole to pay back because the president is a son of the Yorubas, a leader and a father to us in Yoruba land. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu should do unnecessary good things to support the second term of Governor Nurudeen Jackson Ademola Adeleke. We hear you. Ajami said, as a governor, let him remain loyal. Tinubu can't win in Osun in 2027. Mark it. Adeleke has all it takes. Shagun says, agreement is an agreement. The best politician to keep agreement with his bats, you deliver your part. I don't mind, no. Simple. So don't blame Adeleke for the reassurance. Bumi says, if you plan a coup to unseat me from power and you failed, then you must fail out completely. Sonny Vincent said, if people don't rig now, he's loyal. You are talking soon. Your time will be over. I think that one they talk. As Shagun says, Tinubu allowing the freezing of the state account is to give him the level playground to contest, of which Tinubu know he will win, because he needed him to win 2027 in Osun. But Oyetola just a useless person. If Tinubu wins 2027, Oyetola will not be in his cabinet. Okay now. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.